talking about decimal fractions. Just a few more videos and we wrap this up, this module up. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about division and dividing of fractions and or decimal fractions. And in this case, what happens when there's remainders, or what do we do if there is a remainder? How do we fix that? So first I'm going to show you with a visual today. So we have our problem. 1.7 divided by 2, and we're going to set that up on a place value chart, and the place value chart will look like this. So representative of the ones, let's pick a color. So this would be ones, this would be tenths, and really what this is asking is 1.7, and if we divide 1.7 into two groups, we can think of it as like change. If we had $1.70, it's not $1.07 because there's got to be a zero there, but if we had a $1.70 and we split it up among two people, what would that look like? What would each person get? So with that, we're going to take the ones and put that here, and we're going to take the tenths and we're going to put 7 of them here. I'm going to draw a picture for you. And again, we're going to ask ourselves, so there's 7. How do we do this, right? How do we make any sense of this? And when we split it up into groups, we're asking, well, how many groups can the one split up? And in this case, if we split them up into 2, we can't split that one into 2. So we're going to move it over, and every time we move it over, whether it's left or right, it's going to be by tens. And so if we move this 1 over, it's going to turn, instead of 1, we're going to add 10 tenths. Because 1 is the same as 10 tenths, which is why we do that. So we're going to add 10 tenths, right? And then the question becomes, how many are going to be in two groups where we have an equal amount of two groups for it? So let's circle that. So in this case, we have 10 plus 17. I know there's going to be 8 in each group. 8 in each group. Because if we have 9, we would need 18, but we have 17. So here's a group, and here's a group. But now the problem is we have 1 left over. So what we're going to do is cross that out. Again, we move it. We go from left to right, and we're going to make 10 more, because every time we move it over, it's going to be 10. Right? So here's 10 more. And then this is really easy, because I say, well, how many groups, if we split them into 2, how many in each group? There's 5 in each. Right? And so then when we write our problem, we could just look at, well, the groups that are being divided, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 8, sorry, I counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in this group, 5 in this group, no more ones. What's our answer? 0.85. So that's how we would do that, to show it visually. Now, what happens if it's not a very nice number? We're going to talk about that in the next video.